In 5, 4, 3, 2.
How's it going today? This is Jokes with Mike and Dave. I'm Jacob. That's Joe.
How's it going?
I really want to start today by apologizing to last week's listeners.
About what?
There's a little bit of a communication breakdown between me and Joe. Joe doesn't listen.
I don't listen. I texted you.
So we
multiple times. You ghosted me.
We had started with Jokes with Mike and Dave. I thought this was agreed upon. I know Joel wasn't the happiest about it, but I thought that's what we were going with.
What'd you
at
just
least
call
for the
me?
first one. Joe?
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, and
That's not what I heard.
and so lo and behold, all of a sudden Joe posts the podcast, and it's called Aerial Radio, with a whole different picture that he made. What's the word I'm looking for?
Logo?
A logo that he made. And so I call him. I'm like, what is going on? Aerial Radio, where'd you come up with this? He's like, well, me, Nelson, and Sean, we came up with Aerial Radio.
Brandon, too.
And Brandon.
Yeah.
And I made the logo, and I was like, no, we have to go back, or we have to do a poll. And he's like, well, I spent 2 hours on the logo, so you have to make the new one.
Mind you, yeah, we made the logo after I texted Jake like 3 times and said, hey, these are some options. These are some name options. What do you think? And didn't get anything back.
Yeah. He was texting my iPad, though. I don't always have my iPad.
No, I was texting you.
Well, I wasn't
Jacob
getting it.
Robinson.
It was going to my iPad, and then, well, he could have called, before renaming the entire thing. At least putting me in on the process.
I thought you were flying.
On Saturday or Sunday, when I don't work, it's a good excuse, I guess, but for someone that likes making excuses.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's all it was. I just really wanted to apologize for last week's listeners for their
I'm
confusion.
going to have to turn down the mics a little bit, okay? I think they're a little too loud. So keep talking.
All right. So while Joe's turning down the mics, we are officially Jokes with Mike and Dave. I won the Twitter poll, came up with a new logo, everything. Joe didn't think it was as funny as I did, but we don't give a shit about what he thinks. And I can't hear myself now. Okay, I can hear myself again.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, and I'm very happy that we can do this in person this week. Hopefully we can do a lot more of them in person. Works out that we're down this weekend for a birthday party. It's my sister's birthday. I can't see anything on that line. Look at the line. It's like not moving as I talk.
I know, but it's there.
Okay. I can hear myself. It's quiet.
Here.
And for the listeners, I don't know if you can hear the dogs in the background. Yeah, it does sound better. But we do have both of our dogs here today, and they're just having a good time outside the studio.
Okay, keep going.
But yeah, I don't know, they're fucking.
Why?
I can't talk to I'm just talking to myself. Anywho.
Now you know what it feels like to be on the radio.
At least you have something to say.
You got something to say, right? Right? You got something to say?
Vitrazi.
You got something to say?
Yeah,
right?
I have a lot of things to say.
Okay.
Anyway, so on our topics list today, Joe wanted to talk about the Lions. I didn't think there was a lot to talk about, but
Well, I was going to ask you about last weekend. Did you watch the game?
I did not watch the game.
I didn't either.
You know what I've been really into lately?
What?
Formula One. Have you ever watched it?
Racing?
Yeah,
Yeah, when I was a kid.
like within this last year.
Those are the cars where they're really low to the ground, right?
Yeah, the open wheeled. They're racing. How are they racing? Well, they have a race today. And I really like it because I feel like it's more personal than a lot of sports that we watch. Because there's so many players and stuff. There's literally 20 drivers.
What?
10
In the whole
teams.
league?
The whole, I don't know if it's called a league, but yeah, the whole thing. There's 20 drivers, 10 teams. So it's like I couldn't, but like a real diehard fan could literally name every driver at any given time. And so you feel like, I don't know, you get to know them watching, because the interviews are always, you're just seeing the same people. And I think a lot of it is you have to be like a showman to race.
Really?
Just because of how much of it goes into, you're always on camera, and it's one of the biggest sports in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. Were they racing today? And I kind of like it too, because I'm always not as busy usually in the morning on Sundays, and that's when the races are. because they're over in Europe, most of them.
Where are most of the drivers from?
From
Here's
all over
our
the
answer.
place. Oh,
They're in lap 13 out of 57 right now.
there we go. This is controversial, I think, for other Formula One fans, but I would like.
You were not lying. There's literally 20 drivers.
Yeah, why would I lie about that?
That's mind blowing.
So my favorite driver is Daniel Ricciardo. So he's running 12th right now, and so my favorite team is McLaren. But
he drives a McLaren.
yeah, but if you go up, I want because it's my first year, and Hamilton's been such a big part of the sport. It's my first year watching. He's won the last 5 or 6 in a row drivers champions. Yeah, from 2014 on, he's won every drivers champion. And so everyone wants Max Verstappen to win because Hamilton always wins. But being my first year and how influential in the sport Hamilton has been, I want him to win this year so I can watch him win the world title or whatever.
So are these teams?
Yeah, so you can go through there's
I was gonna
Mercedes,
say they're not, but look at Red Bull,
Alpine.
What? Okay, Alpine.
Yeah, I think
Is that
that's Alpine.
a brand?
Yeah, I mean, so it's some are sponsor owned and then racing
Red
team
Bull.
owned. Yeah, Red Bull. So AlphaTauri is actually also a Red Bull team. That's they're smaller drivers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big in the sport Red Bull is they have 2 teams. Stop saying This is
Who,
for
you?
audience. Yeah. That's how big in the sport they are. Is they have 2 teams, and then Ferrari, another Mercedes, Aston Martin, which is new for this year, McLaren, Alfa Romeo. What?
Sorry, I'm just laughing because you brought it up. You said
Yeah, I said it 20 times. Joe's got a lot of editing to do.
Okay.
Anyway.
So that's what you've been watching lately?
Yeah, I really don't watch any other sports. Well,
Really?
and that goes through the weekend. So Fridays they do their practice round, Saturdays qualifying, Sundays the race. So I can watch. I usually just watch the Formula One's official YouTube page, and they show the highlights from everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I try to watch the races as much as I can on Sunday. Doing a little bit of a video check. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing instead of watching the Lions lose every week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just gotta plug in our power source.
Did the Lions end up winning this week?
They played today, I believe.
I mean, last week. Sorry.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry, people.
All right, we're pausing.
What?
I'd like to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Thanksgiving, giving everyone 4 days. Well, not everyone. Hopefully, you get 4 days off. Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe.
Hold on. Just wait 1 sec. I'm sorry. Do the Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, the camera keeps, dude. This is not going to be in it. The whole camera's fucking falling all over. You just leave it in it. The whole thing falling around.
I think I'm going to.
They can hear you laughing in the background.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's not funny. I'm sorry, Jake.
No, it's fine. You're just running around.
Well, where?
Can you just hold it and I'll just finish the
Can you
podcast?
just not use headphones? Wait, we need headphones.
I can take them off.
No, we need them for the video.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know, man. What are you going to do?
Okay, well, we'll just unplug this monitor, okay?
Okay.
I don't care. Just do something.
The fuck was that?
Is that monitor unplugged now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wait, I can't hear myself anymore. You sure you unplugged the right thing? Just kidding. You're lying. I do have a nicer camera, so next week I'm going to bring that over. We should have a little bit of a better setup. If this stays in and you're watching this camera, just like move unconsciously at me. And Joe fucking grunting in the background. Then I apologize for that too. I'm gonna have to make a second apology video. Beginning of next one. For last week's listeners, every week I'm apologizing for Joe.
We start off the podcast with apologizing. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. Well, that was a good 3-minute fiasco. All right, we're back here.
You've been keeping up with the Wings?
A little bit. Are you going to a game next week?
Yeah, Wednesday. I was actually just about to say, I'm hoping you can make it down.
I'd be down.
All right, 7:30.
Wednesday night.
At 7:30.
7:30.
Yep.
See, my problem, it's not a problem, but the Beale City Aggies
That's
just...
Friday.
I know. They just won yesterday. We're recording this Sunday morning, November 21st, but they just won yesterday, and now they're going to play in Ford Field next week. So I was like, I want to go see them. I got a buddy who lives down in Novi who I could stay with. Billy was like telling me last night, he's like, the Rent Center's selling these prices under MHSAA.
Yeah, he told me he bought me a room, and I was like, I don't think he did. Because, I mean, so I lived...
Wait, he told you he
somewhat
bought
close.
you a room?
Yeah, he's like, I already got your room. And I was like, I'm not going. Because he wants me to go down because they always like party hard the night before.
Yeah.
I think Trevor Embry's even coming up.
What?
Well, he did last year, and I think he's probably going to.
Okay.
But, I mean, I obviously don't know for sure. You guys, watch out for that. You might be down there. But I want to be able to, like, celebrate Thanksgiving with Steph, and then she has a event on Friday. It's like a gala for, like, rich people in the area. Yeah.
Really?
Like the teenagers, yeah.
The teenagers?
It's like having a prom, but having your parents watch you at prom.
What do you mean by that?
Like the wealthier families in the area, like put on a prom for their kids, but then all the parents just are like there too.
Oh,
and so
I know.
like,
have you seen the new Borat?
Yeah, I have.
Do you know the scene where he brings his daughter to that gala?
Oh yeah, but wasn't that like a?
It was probably daddy-daughter.
Yeah, no, it was like to practice. Like she went in for like lessons to learn how to be more like
etiquette or whatever.
Yeah, etiquette, and then they had like a ball or whatever afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, this is apparently it's like literally a prom, and then like it's like straight up like dancing and grinding and everything, and then your parents are just like around the outside like watching you. Anyway, so that's Friday after Thanksgiving, and so I'm making dinner for us on Thursday because I don't have to work Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and then I'm watching the dog while she has that.
Wait, so Thanksgiving is
next Thursday.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think I've got something
Cooking
the night before Thanksgiving.
You do. The Red Wings game.
I think it's other than that.
Wow. So if this is posted on Monday and someone wants to go to a Red Wings game with me?
No, whoa. I said I might. Okay? I might. Maybe not. Let's see. I think I might be practicing with my band. I might not be. Oh, wait, no, I've got a hockey game.
Fuck them.
And it's at Little Caesars Arena.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In downtown Detroit. No, it's actually my hockey game.
Oh, yeah, tell them you can't go.
Okay.
Tell them you got a free ticket to the Wings in a section that gives out free beer.
What? You didn't tell me that part.
You're in the Labatt Blue section, so if you
don't
get tickets there,
free beer, really?
You get like one free beer if you are in the Labatt Blue section. Well, we have season tickets in there.
So you get a free beer.
Yeah. Well, it's not unlimited. I wish. I got to work that night.
All right. So I got a little commercial to show you. A couple commercials.
Okay. Where'd you find these?
I was watching sports the other night. Speaking of sports, it was football. I think it was college football.
Oh, my God. Did you see State yesterday? Ohio State?
Gosh.
That was rough.
I did. You're a State fan, aren't you?
I am. At least they still beat Michigan, so.
And then they lost to Penn State the next week.
Yeah. I will say, like, I'm a State fan, but anywhere, you know, any Michigan team, like, if Michigan's playing anyone else besides State, I'm going to root for Michigan. I'm not like a...
Well, I'm the same exact way.
Yeah.
If State's playing somebody else, I'm going to root for State. But if they're playing Michigan, I'm going to root for Michigan.
I feel you. All right, man. So, watching sports, saw these commercials. What made you think we need to put them on the podcast?
Oh, this is what made me think.
I can't see it.
You can't hear it?
Man, well,
Oh, it's playing. Oh, hold on one sec. I got to reroute.
but is it
Give me
gonna
one
play-
quick sec,
Is it
folks.
going to play on the screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll unblack it. That sounded wrong. I'll
I don't think that sounded wrong.
Okay.
Until you said that.
Output is headphones. Here we go. Ready, people?
Joe, I feel like I'm in Talladega Nights. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
If you're like I was, you're tired of worn-out plastic mats under your office chair. They dent and crack, and they're uncomfortable to roll on. I found a premium alternative, a glass chair mat by Vitrazzo. I liked it so much, I bought the company. I'm George.
He just laid it out there. He's like,
That's why I wanted to show you this commercial.
I liked it so much, I bought the company. Jesus. The other thing, I don't want to be nitpicky, but like,
A glass.
if you're on a good like wood floor, what's the need? I mean, wouldn't a chair
you don't
roll?
want to scratch a wood floor.
Yeah, but there's wheels.
Yeah, but you don't want to scratch it.
All right, I
I get
guess.
what you're saying. Yeah, this is more or less for carpets.
Yeah.
Immediately when I saw this, the beginning of this commercial caught my eye because I was like, I hate when my mat at work does this.
If you're like I was, you're tired
Wow.
of worn-out
Thanks for that hot
plastic
take,
mats
Joe.
under
Here we go,
your
here we
office
go.
chair. They dent and crack, and they're uncomfortable to roll on. I found a premium alternative, a glass chair mat.
He said they dent, they crumble, they're not fun to roll on.
Joe, are you trying to sell them too? Do you have a stake in this company? Joe goes, I like this commercial
Thanks
so
to today's
much.
sponsor.
I bought a portion of this company.
No, literally, this is my favorite part.
A glass
Just
chair
let's
mat.
just watch the whole thing.
All right.
By Vitrazzo. I liked it so much, I bought the company. I'm George Pardo, president of Vitrazzo. Our glass chair mats are made of super strong glass and protected with a nanotech coating, so you'll always get a smooth, easy glide.
Listen to these awesome
and they're
scientific
beautiful.
words.
Tired of replacing plastic? I promise this is the last chair mat you'll need. And we give you a
Because I will kill you.
lifetime warranty. Comfort, style, durability. A Vitrazzo glass chair mat will completely transform your workspace, home office or office. We stock 18 popular sizes, and we ship free to anywhere in the lower 48. Get the look you deserve. I invite you to shop online at Vitrazzo.
You know what I thought? Are they going to come after us for watching?
No, I don't think so. I do want you to look something up for
What?
me though. I just want to see like
His net
before.
worth?
No, before. Jeez, no, I don't care.
Okay.
Before you look it up, how much would you pay for a premium quality?
Glass.
I mean, any chair mat. It's something you roll on. What would you pay for it? Or how much is a normal plastic one? We'll start there.
I mean, the normal I don't know. I don't know how much they are, but I'd guess that
Look up
they
a plastic
are
one. Just look up a chair mat on Amazon.
plastic chair mat.
Waiting on the internet.
My awesome internet. It never usually runs this slow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I'll let you know.
This is why Nelson's always behind. All right, one more time. One
Yeah.
more time though before we leave
Found a
this.
premium alternative, a glass chair mat by Vitrazzo. I liked it so much, I bought the company.
I literally died the first time I heard that.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like I said, he's just throwing it out there. I respect the man.
Now, guess what? I saw this commercial about 10 minutes after I saw this commercial.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Nope, not this one. X-Chair commercial. Oh, is this it? Yep, I think this is it. Here we go.
Hey, did you?
No, what are these low quality freaking ads? Here it is. Jake.
Here's a hint about how to make working from home less stressful and more comfortable.
This
make
isn't
the switch
it.
to X-Chair. Infinite side float recline and dynamic variable lumbar support make the X-Chair a
I need an
customer
X-Chair.
favorite at home and work. The X-Chair lets
Do you know what it is?
It's a chair that's comfortable.
Okay, I can't find the commercial. So there was another dumb, funny commercial. So
You know what?
what?
I don't think it's as bad as I thought.
You know what?
I thought it was going to be crazy. Well,
I think
so I looked it up. $32, Amazon Basic, 36 by 48 rolling thing, $36. You can get one for $92, a glass one on Amazon. So it's $255 for their 36 by 48
for a glass or plastic.
for the glass one. Which
That's
is
it?
not as bad as I thought. I thought, being Vitrazi, it was a
Vitraza.
I thought it was a premium European price.
These are premium prices.
Yeah, but no, it's not as bad as I thought.
If you have never seen good comedy, look up Tim and Eric. Just a side note.
Yeah, great comedy.
Yeah, you'll love it.
If you're listening to our podcast, you'd probably like that too.
Okay, so I gotta tell this story. I don't know if I want to tell the story, but then I'm gonna give it to you at one point. Okay.
Okay.
Yesterday, I'm at work, and I decided to call Jake because, and I also want to apologize for doing all that stuff about the name and the logo. Now that, did we even mention that it was on your iPad? We did a little bit, but it was his Apple ID settings. It was his fault.
No, it was not. He literally looked at my settings. It was not my fault. It was his fault for texting the wrong thing. It was his phone that was going back to my iPad. I have it set up correctly. Plenty of people know what to do. Joe just doesn't know how to use an Apple
Dude,
product.
I told you. No. Then why did it go there?
Because you texted it there.
I texted
Never mind.
Jacob Robinson.
Whoa. We're done.
Okay.
Joe's wrong.
All right. Well, I get a call. I called this dude yesterday because I'm like, hey, do you want to? The reason.
Yeah, this is good. I'll give him this because he thought I was ghosting him the entire week because he kept texting my iPad. And
didn't get anything back.
And so when he called me, I was still kind of
Well, I
short
still
with
thought
him.
you were ghosting me because you were
Yeah,
like.
because I was real short with him on the phone. I'm like, I got to call you back later. And this was earlier in the day. And then he called me again. And this is where you can take over the story.
I didn't call you earlier in that day.
I think you tried to.
Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, I tried
And
to
I
call
ignored you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was like right before I was getting on, leaving in the morning.
So I called Jake Friday afternoon at around 2:00, and he picks up and he goes, "Hey, what's up, bro? I'm flying right now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, give me a call like when you land." And he's like, "Well, I'm at the FBO. Like I'm landed right now. What's up? I can talk real quick." And I go, "Okay." And I started to ask him about if he wanted to record this weekend, and I was like, "Hey, so," and all of a sudden Jake's like, "Hey, guess who I'm looking at?" And I was like, "What?" And Jake goes, "Guess who I'm looking at?" And I'm like, "I have no clue."
It was Peyton Manning. We're in Augusta, Georgia, and he was there to golf. But it was like, so we flew down in the 310 with mechanics to fix a Learjet we had down there, and this FBO is big, but it's not that big. And there's literally, so it's R2 crews.
What is an FBO?
I mean,
Is it like a terminal?
kind of, but it's just for like where like private jets and stuff pull in.
Okay.
You're not gonna have airliners come in there.
Yep.
So like people that fly their own plane or
It's
fly
just like the
charter and stuff.
office at
Yeah,
the
I mean,
airport.
yeah, just like in Mount Pleasant when we were in there, it's like that, but this is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's literally just our crews, and then we were in the lunchroom, and a guy came in, and we were just kind of like bullshitting with him, the pilot, like my captain and me, and they were talking about getting old, and I was making fun of him. Anyway, so we walk out, and he's sitting next to this super tall guy, and all of a sudden he gets up, and my captain goes, "That's Peyton Manning." And it was Peyton Manning's pilot we were talking to. And I didn't believe him at first because I couldn't see his face.
Did he say it that quiet?
Yeah, well, we were far away, but he just looks at me and goes, "That's Peyton Manning." And I was like, "I don't think that's Peyton Manning." And he's like, "No, it's Peyton Manning." And I didn't see his face until he walked over and turned around. And then one of our mechanics walks out of the bathroom, literally walks right in front of him. And all of a sudden his eyes like get big and he like walks over to him. He goes, "Do you know who that is?" I was like, "I think it's Peyton Manning." And he's like, "Yeah, that's Peyton Manning." I was like, "All right."
So he was just sitting there
Well,
by
he
himself?
got on the phone. So, he was sitting so no one knew. He was sitting and talking to his pilot on, like, a couch. And he just had his golf clubs and stuff. And then he took a phone call, and he stood up. And all of a sudden, you realize, like, this is a big dude. And he walks over to the other side. And so that's when we all saw him. We're like,
Holy
All right,
shit.
that's Peyton Manning. And so, I mean, no one said anything because we didn't want to be those people, but
That's so weird, dude.
yeah, it's just weird. Like, you know,
You guys all grew up. Probably all you guys grew up watching him.
Yeah, we just went down to fix an airplane, and then it's just like he just happened to be there golfing.
What's so cool about that story is like when I first called Jake, like I love this that you're getting to do this because when you picked up, you're like, hey, what's up? I'm flying in Georgia. I'll be back later. What's up? I was like, oh, okay. Well, just give me a call when you're home. Like you can go to Georgia and back in one day.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad So I kind of just did it for funsies and because I got hours.
Yeah.
But because I'd worked like a night shift, then I went on this flight. But yeah, it was awesome. The captain, I sat left seat and got to fly the whole way, and it was about 7 hours. We were in the 310, which is our slowest plane. It's not bad. I mean, we were doing like 215 knots, so like 230 miles an hour on the way down. But we had a headwind on the way back, so it took like literally like 3 hours and 45 minutes on the way back.
Seriously?
Yeah, which is, I mean, you think about it, like a little 310. You saw the picture. It's not a big plane. You want to pull up a picture for the people?
What's it called? Learjet.
Nope. What?
You said Learjet.
That's what we went down there to fix.
Okay.
We flew down on the Cessna 310.
Cessna 310.
Yep.
2 S's in Cessna. Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah, it's a good looking plane. That's kind of what the one looks like. Like the paint scheme's similar to that.
Really?
Oh, actually, no, go back. What was that last one? That's literally the paint scheme. That's exactly it. We have one that has the same paint scheme as that other one, but this is the one we flew down. Wow, that's a great picture. Yeah.
That like seems super old.
Yeah, they're not new.
How old are they?
I can tell you the year. Probably like late 70s, early 80s.
Does it scare you flying in planes that are that old?
No, because like a plane doesn't, as long as you stay up with maintenance, it doesn't lose its airworthiness. So they're good. I mean, we have an awesome maintenance department and everything, and they take their time.
In planes?
So mine has the one I was flying, we have a small weather thing on this side, and then I have a moving map and see the little one? Yeah, the littler over. So we have believe that's a 430. We have that, a 430 with the transponder looks the same. We don't have a 530, and then we have a moving map. And then this shows weather.
This right here?
Yeah, but I have a small one. It's about this big, and it's way over on the other side, like right there. Yep, that's where it's at. And then I don't have a 5. That's a G5. Well, mine's just a standard one.
This?
Yeah, it's just a standard HSI.
Garmin?
No, mine's not Garmin. But
God, this
that's what that
looks
is.
so
But,
dope.
but besides that, that's a
right
very,
here.
very similar setup. We even have the engine control unit right next to the yoke like that. Anyway, but yeah, it was a really beautiful flight. I mean,
How
obviously
cold was it?
That wasn't bad. I mean, we have heat. Dude, it was actually so nice. I worked the night shift. It was like 30 degrees in Pontiac. Get down to Georgia, it's like 75 degrees.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this is so nice. Why the hell do I live in Michigan?
But what's so weird is like I've only flown on a big flight, like a big jet one time, and it was on my way to go to Florida. And
But you've only flown one time?
I mean, I've been on smaller passenger planes more.
Like GA planes, like general aviation?
What's that mean?
Like that one that you did for the radio thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been on the one at Beaver Island. Those ones.
Islander?
Yeah. Northern Islander, I think.
It's a British.
Really?
Yeah, it's called a British something Islander. British Northern Islander. Norman Islander? Yeah, it's a Britain Norman Islander. You could probably look up Island Airways and look at the exact planes they have. Maybe you don't want to search that right now.
I was gonna say, yeah, because look at what comes up as. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, no, I get that. So that's even a little bit bigger than that one I flew. But the other times usually I fly the King Air for them.
So what do you think he was down there doing? Just golfing? He was with.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he was just down there golfing because they have a tournament down in Augusta. Apparently, the course is actually really small. It's not huge, but it's one of those.
Are you talking about the Masters?
Is that where that's at?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's where the Masters are, is at Augusta.
Okay, well then.
Apparently they
makes
have some
sense.
golf tournament there.
Couple, yeah.
I'm joking.
Something. I guess it's important to people.
Yeah.
I need to golf more,
Us
man.
geeks. I was going to ask
Next
you.
summer. You gonna come down to Detroit more so we can golf?
Yeah, but the prices for golf down there. What do you mean?
There's a place. There's a place right down my house. That's what was it? I mean, it was less than $20. It was less than $20 for me and my roommate to golf, and it was. I mean, that's louder. It's not the nicest course in the world, but it was easy. There was barely anyone else out there. It was huge. You know, one of those. You know those courses that aren't like the nicest, but they have so much room.
Oh, that sounds so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it has like there's so much room, so you just kind of feel like you're in your own little world.
What course was it?
Sweet. I have no idea. It was like a mom and pop.
Oh, so it wasn't like. See, what I want to go to. Have you been through Ann Arbor? Mm-hmm. You know the Michigan golf course? How it's literally like right next to all their other stadiums. What's cool about Ann Arbor is when you drive down. I don't know what road it is, but the main road in Ann Arbor. When you drive down it, literally. The big house, their golf course, baseball stadiums, softball stadium, soccer field, Yost Ice Arena, like everything is right there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I saw their golf course last time I was driving through there, and I was like, holy shit, this would be awesome to golf. You know what I mean?
That would be sweet. Oh, shit, I just don't. I don't think I'm at a level to even do that because I'm sure it's a fairly busy course.
I mean, yeah, but what's cool is like there's literally like roads like a block apart. Like you're golfing down this block.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
You know what I mean? Like in Midtown Ann Arbor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's weird.
That would be fun.
What do you have going on later today?
I have a Christmas party with my grandparents because they leave for Florida, I believe Monday, and then Thanksgiving with the rest of my family. It'll be a good time. Even Steph's family's coming.
Really?
Yeah, they've never really been around my family too much.
Wait, what family?
Like everyone.
Your dad and
Like
who?
Like my dad, Chrissy,
Sean,
my siblings,
Nelson.
my
I'm kidding. No.
my grandparents, my dad's dad and mom. I mean, and stepmom, and then my dad's mom and stepdad, and then his sister. At least, yeah. So my Aunt Jessie will be there with her kids, and my grandpa's brother, my Uncle Mark, will be there, and his wife. And
so Stephanie's family hasn't been around yours?
My other aunt and uncle will be there. So, I mean, her parents have been around my parents, but not like my actual family. Mm-hmm. And my family, I mean, her family's likes to party and stuff too, but I think they're just get a little bit more wild at my family parties.
Yeah.
And so it'll be fun though. I mean,
yeah,
it'll be a good time.
I'm
not
Sunday.
Worried about it.
I've got my nephew's birthday party after this.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is he? Which one actually? Sorry, we'll start there.
Tanner.
How old is he going to be? Is his birthday today?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Hell of an uncle you are.
Yeah, November 21st is Tanner's,
All right.
possibly Tanner's birthday. I'm not going to lie.
Do you have any good Thanksgiving plans coming up next week?
Not really. I mean, that's why I got to figure out my week. Like, if
are you doing Thanksgiving with your parents though? Like on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. And our whole family's meeting up. We're gonna eat a lot of food. You know, tear open that belt,
dude. For real. I'm supposed to be in a weight loss competition, and I'm going to
where
with like my uncle. And I'm going.
How long has it been going on?
Jeez, great interrupter.
I got to know the facts. I'm sorry.
It's been going on for like a month and a half or so now. So both of us have lost a bunch of weight this last year, and so we're trying to keep it going. So I actually owe him like $50, and if I do this, I'm gonna have to owe him another $50. So I won the first one, which is $100. So he had to pay me $100, and then I lost the second one, which was we did $50, and I'm probably gonna lose this one. But I'm going to Mexico in March, so I really got to hit it hard. So I mean, like I'm still down like almost 100 pounds off my top, but I need to get down. I want to get down to 180. So I have like 35 pounds before March. So it's going to be fun. Yeah. And so a little worried about this weekend. Mostly it's like I don't drink often, but when I do, it's too much. And so I got to take it easy on the
Why? What does it add to it? Like you
eat
more?
Yeah, I'll eat so much. Well, first there's calories and alcohol. And then like I just like eat absolutely everything. Apparently Joe's hungry. We're talking about food. His stomach's like, oh, okay.
Sorry, but did you hear that plane come by?
Mm-hmm. You want me to tell you what kind it was?
You could tell by the sound?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was a prop plane.
Yeah, I could have told you that. What's that mean? A prop plane?
It just has a prop on it. I was
Oh, a
with you.
propeller?
Or
Don't all
prop.
planes? No.
Don't all planes?
No, jets don't. Is that the only... Right?
Well, technically, there's several different types of jets. There's turbojets, turbofans, turboprops, and then a turbo shaft would be the type of engine that's in jet-powered helicopters.
Turbo shaft?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Well, so I mean, all it does is the turbine spins a transmission that spins a shaft, which spins the propellers on a helicopter. This took a turn for the boring.
Welcome to NPR.
Yeah. Today we'll be soothing you with facts about airplanes.
Okay.
ASMR for our listeners.
I'm joking. Should I show you some?
There you go.
Should I show you some TikToks?
No, I don't want to see TikToks.
What?
How's work been, man? You been doing anything new? You been reporting on the real news, the hard hitting stuff?
Yeah, actually, the other day,
listeners should know?
actually, the other day, yes, actually, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello broke up.
What? Oh my God! Did you see? I do not want to turn into a pop culture podcast.
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello broke up.
I know, but did you see Kim Kardashian? Oh my fucking!
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello broke up.
Please, for the love of God, edit that out. We didn't need it 3 times. Anyway,
Well,
but did you see the?
Do you realize how big this is?
I don't. No. Did you see Kim Kardashian is dating
Pete Davidson? Yes, we gotta talk about
That's
this.
bigger.
That's
what I'm saying. I don't want to turn into this podcast, but you're like, all right.
Well, no, I gotta talk about this because I was talking. I don't know if I want to talk about. Can we talk about marriage real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you married?
Last
Joe?
night, I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend. But last night, we all went out for Jacob's sister's 22nd birthday. And what? Should I not have said that?
No.
Okay.
That's fine. I was just making sure you know.
Okay, I was making sure. Okay. Anyways, 22nd birthday. And we were out and all of our friends were just talking about stuff. And I was like, I just feel so far behind. Everybody else is like, we're just so happy
You know where you can
together.
start?
What?
Cutting off your mullet.
I don't have a mullet.
Take your hat off. Show the listeners. Now show them the back of your head. What would you call that?
A ponytail?
Okay, how about you start by cutting off your ponytail? Might help. I don't know.
Nah. Bro, if a girl doesn't want me because of my ponytail, she doesn't get me.
Joe, well, you just got to start the conversation, and a lot of it is they don't want to start conversations with guys. With
No, I can start conversations. I had a girl come up to me last night and start a conversation.
Really?
That girl that I mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah, and do you think it's a love connection?
I don't know.
I bet it would have been if you didn't have a ponytail.
She was talking
Or the
about my
fucking
hair. She was
sideburns.
talking about my hair. You don't like the sideburns? Are you joking me, dude? These are my pride and joy.
Say, like, are you trying to like make a?
I'm trying to feel the 80s aesthetic.
You know,
The
but like, yeah, it's
70s.
like you're trying to like figure out like your niche. You know, you're gonna be like, this is my look. I'm doing this for the rest of my life. You know.
Yeah.
So like people can make like what are they called? Like whenever a picture's taken of someone, they'll be like, that's the Joe Walters look right there.
Oh, yeah. So what does the Joe Walters look? Is it sideburns?
Well, now that's what I'm thinking. Are you trying to make that? So whenever this blows up, people are like...
No, but speaking of that, last week on our prep site for the radio station, we actually had because this is a perm. You know, you probably saw last week, if you watched episode 1 of Jokes with Mike and Dave, you probably saw I was wearing it down and it's a perm. But everybody at work, after I got the perm, they were like, ha, 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 1980 called. They want their perm back, ha, ha, ha. Well, then 2 weeks later, we get this story on our prep site that says, would you look at that? Boy perms are in, says TikTok.
Well, I mean, I think that TikTok has been saying that for a little while. Just that was on like 17, 18-year-olds, not 23-year-olds trying to relive their youth.
Okay.
I'm just
well, plenty of people have
no,
perms.
but you say that. Actually, Rannon last night, he let his hair grow out and it's just naturally curly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a perm.
Did he tell you what a girl said to him?
No. But I told him every time I see him, I think that we're in the 70s. Every time I turn, bro, like, I mean, it looked good on him. I was just like, all right, man, I like it. Let's
It is
get you a
definitely
pick and
like
stuff.
a fro.
Dude, it's a for real fro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said a girl came up to him the other day and said, when he was at the bar, he said he was with Sean, And he said it was one of those moments where like you don't realize that they're trying to flirt with you until they walk away, and you're like, no. Please come back. She came up and she goes, my friend over there thinks it wasn't even the girl, dude. It wasn't even the girl that was flirting. She goes, my friend over there thinks you look like Jack Harlow.
Oh,
I know. I'm
yeah,
like, Brandon,
he should have known
all
right
the
away. Yeah,
girls
all the girls
love
been looking
Jack
to Jack Harlow right now.
I was like, Brandon, that's an insane compliment. That's like me going up to a girl and being like, you look exactly like Ariana Grande.
He just starts singing, and she's like, oh my God. That's funny. Yeah, man, I can't believe he couldn't figure that out. But
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes you don't realize when girls are flirting with you either.
See, last night the girl was talking to me about my hair, and I didn't know.
Wow.
Maybe not.
It's funny because
I'm joking.
I think it's one of those things that once you're in a relationship, you start to think that other girls are flirting with you more. But at the same time, no, it's really a thing.
But they actually are.
No, but at the same time,
It's
when
really
all of a
a
sudden
thing.
you've lost 100 pounds in a relation, like,
Oh,
then
yeah,
you realize
yeah,
that when
yeah.
girls talk to you,
you
they-
realize you're hot shit.
No, but you realize when girls talk to you, sometimes they actually are flirting, and then you won't realize it, and you're like, but then sometimes either it's obvious, and I have to call my girlfriend and be like, hey, just so you know, I'm a hot commodity right now,
Just so you know, I'm hot on the market.
yeah. I just had a girl.
Value's high.
I was at Hobby Lobby picking up vinyl for decals. There was like 3 girls that tried talking to me.
Shut up, really?
Well, it's Hobby Lobby. You're the only guy in there.
Okay, yeah. They're like,
I think that's the place you need to go.
well, you don't think they go out of the store? They're like, where are all the guys? This is the only one.
That's
to
like
pick from.
that
Okay.
was like that TikTok trend. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like for all the guys looking for girls, they're not at the bar. They're at Target.
in Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, the Target's with the Starbucks. Then absolute gold mine.
What the hell was I gonna freaking show you?
I don't know.
We were
I
talking
was
about
actually
hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need a haircut.
I'm behind on
Oh yeah, on
on
life
life
stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't think you're behind.
I think I am. I literally cried myself to sleep last night.
Really? That's sad.
No, I didn't. No.
Why do you think you're behind?
But
I mean,
I like-
I understand you're not in like a relationship, but like
That's
you're
what I
making
mean.
moves.
I mean, like other than work, I feel like I'm behind.
I don't know, man. I don't think there's a set time. I don't think I'll get. I mean, shit, I'll be 24 this month, and I really doubt I'll be married before. I'll be 27.
What I'm just so I don't know. I feel like I'm behind because like you guys already got multiple years under your belts with your girls. You know what I mean? So it's like when I bring
So
a
we
girl,
had all this
when I
time
bring
not on
into
the
a-
market. You could have been out there slaying this whole
Oh,
time.
I was. I was.
Okay, Joe.
But what I'm saying
He
is,
says I'm knocking them down like trees, just one after the other.
no, but now I just feel like it's time to settle down.
These small-time radio DJs are really letting it get to their head these days.
You know, too much partying, too many girls don't know their names.
I can't wait for our families to listen to this because
know.
they're literally going to be like, okay.
Okay, but anyways, so yeah, I figured it's time to settle down.
So what are you going to do
But
about
when
it?
I do bring a girl into the equation, then I'm like, okay, maybe this is the one. You know, I'm not gonna know. It's just gonna be awkward because you guys are gonna be like standing over there, like,
Is that really how we are?
Yeah,
I
you're
think
gonna
we're
be
the
like
most invited. Dude,
blocking.
Nelson
I'm
brought.
kidding. I know,
Nelson
I'm
brought the
joking.
girl that wasn't his girlfriend.
I know,
And then she
last
was like
night.
all of our best friends. My dad bought her a tequila shot
Really?
because he
She was-
accidentally embarrassed her.
She what?
He accidentally embarrassed her because he goes, Nelson, you didn't you didn't introduce us to your girlfriend, but they're not actually dating.
yeah.
And
Nelson
so my dad,
literally said, he's like, I
yeah. So my dad felt terrible. So he was like, what do you want to drink? Like, so he bought
Shut
tequila
up.
shots. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, Tommy said some vulgar stuff. Not bad, but some vulgar stuff to Mimi and Tony.
Like what? Well, over at the pool table?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say it, but I'm going to have to beep this out.
Okay, go.
Okay. They can hear this. We were playing pool, and I was sitting over there by them talking to Tony, sitting on by one of the tables. Lucky, Tommy,
Yep.
Parker, and Jamie were all playing a game of pool. And Jamie finished out the game. Your aunt, sunk the 8-ball. Perfect shot. She comes over and is talking to Tony and I. And then this is where I'm going to cut it out right here. Tommy's hitting his vape, and Tony's like, "Stop hitting your vape." And he's like, it's not a vape. It's a weed pen. And Jimmy goes, Joe knows something about weed. And I'm like, maybe. And then Tommy immediately goes, you guys should get that THC loop. You put it on your dick and then it makes your orgasms like insane. And Jamie's like, all right, we're in the road.
Yeah, it's time to get out of here. Leave it in. Leave
Tommy,
it in.
shut the fuck up. What? Leave it in?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay. I was like, Tommy, don't say that. Dude.
Yeah.
Kyle came over. Lucky came over. He's like, what are we talking about? I'm like, I'm out.
Tommy goes into. He's like, so I was just telling him
This stuff. I was like, bro.
Oh, so
What's-
Jamie
what's-
and Tony are my aunt and uncle, just so
Yeah.
everybody knows.
And what's fun is like they know all of Julia's friends. Like they know all of them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like we're always hanging out.
I mean, yeah. My dad still has a $5 bill sitting on the bar at the house from whenever Eric and Trevor had, started crying because they lost in euchre.
they started crying.
No, I wish I had the video still. They FaceTime me. I was at work. It was 2:30 in the morning, and on a Friday, and I get a FaceTime call from my uncle, and it's literally Eric's in the background. What the Trevor? What the fuck are you doing? Just like absolutely freaking out.
You? Or it's your uncle,
My dad versus
Trevor and Eric. And was
There
anybody
a bunch
else
of people.
over? Oh, okay.
At this point, everyone else had pretty much left, but there was like a party, and so it was just them. And and so my dad still has a $5 bill sitting on there. So if Eric goes over to there today, we'd like to point it out. Be like, maybe he'll win this back. But
Someday.
me and Eric, hell of a euchre team, So we're hoping that tonight we'll get a little bit of payback.
Wait, is Eric coming over
Possibly, yeah.
tonight?
Yeah, he comes to a lot of family things.
Can I come?
Tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Eric's gonna be there. No, I don't have
kidding.
to. No, I don't have to be there.
No, I'll let you know. Once the family stuff's over, he's probably going to come over because you know how it gets over there. Little wild, a little crazy.
Is it gonna get like that tonight? I'll stop
probably
over
for a
later
little
if I'm invited.
Yeah, I mean, it's at 2
I don't
o'clock.
want to invite
No,
myself.
I know. I'll text you. Yeah. No, I will. I'll actually text you.
No, I really don't want to invite
funny.
myself.
So
if I'm not invited, I don't want to go.
I will invite you.
Okay.
I'll feel out how it's going, and I will invite you. Jesus, Joe.
I'm joking. That was a bit. Okay, I'm not like that.
He's like that.
If I'm not invited, I don't want to go. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It'll be fun though. But it's at 2, and we're going there at 11, and it might be a dangerous night, man.
Well, you're getting hammered? Do you have work tomorrow?
Night at 10.
Wow. You love your schedule, don't you?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Topics?
No, Steph asked me if I could grab her Starbucks on my way home. Dude, I was actually looking at her topics though. I was just
Should we call
scrolling
her?
through.
Should we call her and introduce everybody to her and ask her what she wants?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's just see what she says when she answers. I'm gonna tell her I'm not getting her Starbucks, and we're gonna see.
You got to tell her she's on the podcast.
I will tell her after. I tell her she's not getting Starbucks.
Okay, that's your girlfriend. Can I keep it in?
Well, we'll see how she really reacts.
Okay. Put it on speaker and hold it about.
But
Aim it towards the front. Yeah, right there. Maybe a little bit farther away.
I wish we could still see it on there.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to grab Starbucks.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have to get ready and everything.
Are you almost done?
Probably pretty soon.
Okay. What's the point of this then?
Nothing. I want to see how you react. You're actually on the podcast. Anyway, no, I'll grab Starbucks on the way home.
Okay,
I had to introduce you. This is Stephanie. She's my dog's mom.
Thanks.
Say hi.
Hi.
Nothing else. She's not my girlfriend or anything. She's just my dog's mom.
Oh, okay.
I'm not your girlfriend of 7 years or anything.
Joe was just
Steph, rub it in a little more.
yeah. Say Joe was just talking about how he feels behind, and then you got to bring up we've been together for 7 years.
I mean, yeah.
I think I just saw a single tear. All right, babe. Yeah, I'll grab you Starbucks. I'm leaving in probably 10 minutes. I love you.
Hey, I'll text you what I want.
All right, bye. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry she had to do that to you.
That's okay. I like how you were like, she's gonna let's just watch this reaction.
Well, I thought it would be
She's
better than
just
that.
gonna blow up.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's
She's like,
done it.
okay.
She's not that bad, but
Hey, I can't.
She was like, so why did you call and tell me this? You could have texted me.
I know. She's like,
it's
okay.
all
God.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking at our thing earlier, our list, and I'm going through, and it's like, what's your favorite food and stuff. I'm like, oh, we could, get restaurants, talk places, because we've been all over Michigan. And then I'm like, yeah, they make sense. And then also he goes, let's try to freestyle. Let's make a wrap up.
Who?
You in our list.
I said that?
Yes. Okay. It says
What?
It says music. Write our own rap songs. Freestyle.
Yeah.
Now he's like,
don't
oh, that's
want
a great
to?
idea. All right, Joe. I think we should end the podcast like this. I need you want me to make a beat? And then you're going to rap
I was
on
going to
it?
end the podcast by showing you some TikToks.
All right, let's do it.
I'm kidding. No, let's do
No,
the
no, no.
beat.
I
Let's
want the
do the beat.
TikToks. No,
we need a
next
beat.
week we'll start with
I'll
it.
look up the
Next
beat.
week we'll start with this. Next week we'll start with this. Show me the TikToks.
We can't, no, because we don't have time.
Dude, we literally have 5 minutes.
We have that time to do that. I don't have any TikToks ready. I don't.
Why the fuck did you even say it then?
Because I was just logging in to make sure I could. I mean, I have liked ones that I can show you.
So do you know what I've been listening to? I don't know if you do, and a lot of podcasts do this, so I don't want to like listen to them, but I've been listening to where people like read out like the "Am I an asshole" things on Reddit. You
What
ever
are
seen
those?
that?
No.
So there's a thread on Reddit that's "Am I an asshole?" It's like AITA. Am I the asshole? And then it goes through like these different scenarios that like happen in people's lives.
The acronym is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they go through different scenarios. Well, sometimes I actually brought this up to Zeph. Sometimes they're like crazy, like they seem fake, but like fake in the ways that like the people are like doing too much. So I told Steph I was watching a bunch of these, and there was like this one that I was like, I need to find this woman. As a joke, I've said this stuff, but like it's literally like, am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to make dinner once a week? To set it up, we both work full-time jobs and we just had a kid. I take care of the kid, make all the food, do the dishes, do the laundry, mow the grass, and whatever else. But then, it's getting harder. And so I asked my husband, could you make dinner once a week? He said, I work full-time. Well, I work full-time too. And blah, blah, blah. So am I the asshole for asking? And I'm like, who the fuck are these women that waiting on dude's hand and foot?
Yeah. Oh, so you showed that to
Yeah, then I
Steph.
told that Steph. I'm like, Steph, I will make dinner twice a week if you did all this stuff.
And he doesn't even want to do it once.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. There are a bunch of fake ones, but it's a good time. On TikTok, though, there's TikTokers that literally just read these.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just fun to listen to. You realize how easy your life is compared to a lot of people's.
Really? Mm-hmm. Because, yeah.
There's some that are like crazy. They're like, am I the asshole for telling my dad that I didn't want his 20-year-old wife to be a bridesmaid on my wedding? By the way, I'm 24. He's 57.
Bro, what?
Yeah, and you're like, I don't think you're an asshole. And then there's like some that like, there's one that was literally that like a scenario like that where the dad was dating this super young girl, and then the dad like disowned her because she wouldn't name her daughter after his new wife's grandma. And they've been together for like less than a year. And I'm like,
What
you're
the
not
hell?
not the asshole. Like that's a lot. And you're like, I'm glad my life doesn't have that in it.
Heck yeah. All right. I got the beat pulled up.
Okay, you're the one rapping.
No.
I can't rap.
Yeah, we can, dude.
Joe,
We gotta
you make
both-
music.
I know, but we got to both do it. Come on.
All right,
this is a creative
just so you
brain
guys
of
know,
us.
this. Okay, 1 second.
What?
This has been Jokes with Mike and Dave by Jacob and Joe. I really hope you keep listening and enjoy it, and we'll see you next week. All right, I had to do that outro, just in case this goes absolutely terribly. If it doesn't, then they're going to get 2 outros.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a good idea.
I just started typing in jokes with Mike and Dave.
Wow. It's 10:14, man.
Okay. We'll do it quick.
Go. Come on. Get the beat. Is that the beat?
My YouTube won't work.
Oh, my fuck.
Here we go. Turn AirPlay off. Here we go. Here we go. That's what was screwing it up so much.
Have you ever tried to freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you?
No.
Never?
Nah.
Come on,
I don't
we
think
got
my
a good
brain
one.
works fast enough.
Yeah, it does. Come on. Here we
Well,
go.
I mean, I'll try. Wait, can they hear this?
Yes.
Wow, I don't even know. That's what we should. Okay, go. You got to start it. I'm sorry.
We're talking jokes with Mike and Dave. My name is Joe. His name's Jake.
That's
What do you
jokes.
know? You're here to listen to us. Now get bitchin'.
Damn. Okay. Hey, dude, we just got a new outro. That's what we're playing at every end. I like it. I literally can't think of a single thing.
Come on.
What the fuck? Daily listen. You're here to listen.
I'm Joe. He's Jake. I'm Joe. He's Jake. Let's go.
They ain't no jokes.
No. Because I'm Joe.
I'm Jake. And this is Jokes with Mike and Dave.
And you gotta bring the hose.
All day.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
This
Make
is
sure
it.
you look fleek. We'll see you next week. Ooh. Make sure you look fleek.
Next week.
Hey, make sure you look fleek. Hey, next week.
All right, thank everyone for listening.
Make sure you look.
This has been Jokes with Mike and Dave. We out.
I'm Joe.
I'm Jake.
Bye.